On Christmas Eve, a single father named Nathan Hayes came across a 7-year-old girl rummaging through trash. What he learned about her situation left him utterly shocked. He had expected the night to be just another quiet, lonely shift. When he spotted a small figure digging through garbage behind his apartment building, Nathan made a decision that would forever alter 2 lives. What began as a simple act of kindness unveiled a heartbreaking reality no child should ever endure, setting in motion a transformation neither of them could have foreseen. Before we continue, let us know where in the world you're watching from. We love seeing how far our stories reach. The biting December wind sliced through the night air. Nathan Hayes tightened his coat as he exited his apartment, keys jingling. It was Christmas Eve, 11:47 p.m. Just another lonely shift at the security company, where silence was his only constant. But as Nathan headed toward his car, something made him pause. A small shape near the dumpster, moving slowly, deliberately. Nathan squinted into the gloom, his breath fogging in the frigid air. At first, he thought it was a stray animal, but as his eyes adjusted, his heart nearly seized. It was a child, a little girl no older than 7, methodically sifting through the refuse. Her thin fingers, red and trembling from the cold, picked through empty food containers and crumpled papers with the practiced efficiency of someone tragically familiar with the task. Nathan's feet moved before his mind could fully process the scene. "Hey there," he called softly, careful not to startle her. The girl's head snapped up, her wide brown eyes filled with raw terror. She clutched a partially eaten sandwich to her chest, poised to flee. "It's okay," Nathan reassured her, slowly raising an open hand. "I'm not going to hurt you." The girl remained motionless, her gaze fixated on his face with a weariness that belied her tender age. She wore a tattered, purple jacket, far too large for her tiny frame, and her dark hair hung in tangled strands around pale, hollow cheeks. "What's your name, sweetheart?" Nathan asked gently. After an agonizing moment, she whispered, "Melody." "Melody," Nathan repeated, taking a careful step closer. "That's a beautiful name. I'm Nathan." He knelt to her level, his heart aching at the sight of this tiny girl, alone on a freezing night. "Are you looking for something specific?" Melody's grip on the sandwich tightened. "Food," she admitted, her voice barely audible above the wind's howl. The word struck Nathan like a physical blow. No child should be rummaging for food in a dumpster. Not on Christmas Eve. Not ever. "Where are your parents, Melody?" The question seemed to drain any remaining color from her cheeks, her bottom lip quivering as she stared at the ground. I don't have any," she said, her voice cracking. Nathan felt a painful twist in his chest, a sensation he hadn't experienced in years, buried so deeply he thought it was gone forever, the fierce, protective instinct of a father. 3 years prior, Nathan Hayes was a different man. He had a wife, Sarah, whose eyes sparkled when she laughed, and whose hands could transform their small apartment into a warm home with just a few touches. They had meticulously planned